Why you dey buy fake product, yeah? Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.
You should know where to go. The SON. Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It kills.
You should know where to go. The SON. Standards Organization of Nigeria, improving lives through standards.
Explore ways of boosting investment and job opportunities in Nigeria via the advancement of video technology. Minister of State, Industry, Trade and Investment, Ambassador Marian Katagum, tells stakeholders in video technology production as the Standards Organization of Nigeria celebrates this year's World Standard Day. Wow! It's the largest seizure of substandard electric cable impounded by the Standards Organization of Nigeria in the last 6 months. SON arrests member of a syndicate that specializes in the importation of substandard electric cables into Nigeria. Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Osita Boluma, pledges continued support to operators of the Ogun Free Trade Zone to ensure quality assurance. Welcome to Standard and You, Africa's flagship program on product quality and safety on the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority, the NTA. Please accept the warm greetings of the Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, management and productive staff of the SON. Remember, the program is a public enlightenment initiative of the SON, and as always, my pleasure bringing the program to your living room. My name is Ifoma Okonkwo. Stay tuned and enjoy the program.
My experience with SON is fantastic because I never, in my wildest imagination, thought just one meeting would solve my problem.
Muna fata shekaru na da za su zo, mutanen mu za su yi la'akari da aikin da muke yi, kuma za su lura cewa ya fi cancanta ka sai abu na kwarai da ka sai abu na arha.
Ka yi meze n'obodo anyị a, ka yi mee ka ihe a na-eme n'obodo anyị a, ma ihe a na-ebubata n'obodo anyị a ọ dị mma. Anyị na-ayọ bikonu ka anyị jikọọ aka na asị na ofu aka adịghị ekechi ngwugwu. Ka anyị jikọọ aka ka Nigeria wee wọrọ anyị obodo.
Ẹ ká lajú wálẹ̀ gbogbo tá a bá máa fún wa rà ká lè pé o tó pé ojú òṣùwọ̀n èyí tí ò bá yé wa àgbẹ̀ tó bá mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ ló tó wà sọ́nà èyí tá a bá dẹ̀ rà tí ò bá pójú òṣùwọ̀n ẹ lọ sí Standard Organization iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ tó bá súnmọ́ yín jù ẹ lọ ṣàlàyé fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n á ràn yín lọ́wọ́.
Welcome to the world of standard and quality, where we offer you information on product safety and quality. The program is Standard and You.
Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
Last week, we brought you a story about the SON seizure of substandard phone accessories with a street value of over 480 million naira. The agency has impounded and evacuated about 10 trucks of substandard electric cables in Lagos. Please take a look.
According to investigations by the Standards Organization of Nigeria, the importer of these substandard electric cables has been in the illegal business for more than 20 years. Luck ran out of him when a good Nigerian informed officials of the SON about the activities of the importer. This warehouse, located at number 5 Igbenyadu Street in Ishibiri Road, Ojo, Lagos, was placed under surveillance by officials of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, who took samples of the cables for quality analysis and sealed the warehouse. Upon investigation, it was discovered that the cables failed all parameter tests conducted by the SON. Director of Inspectorate and Compliance of the agency, Engineer Obiora Manafa, told Standard and You that the importer also failed to produce SUNCAP certificates for the seized electric cables.
We discovered that there's this warehouse where fake and substandard products are stored, and we went there, saw a lot of, large volume of electric cables. We took samples and tested. The results of the tests were so alarming because some of the key parameters, like the conductor resistance of the cables, very high, that you cannot even imagine using that cable for any electrical installation. Very dangerous, where the maximum conductor resistance, the standard says maximum of 18 ohms. We got almost 500 ohms. So you can imagine that kind of resistance. These are the kind of cables you use in your house. Once current passes through it, they will heat up and get the house burnt. So we said, no way, we cannot allow that kind of cable to be used. So get into the market. We first of all sealed the warehouse and we have evacuated. The volume of the cables, very large, estimated at almost 500 million. We have also arrested the owner, the importer of those cables, because it's inhuman for anybody to bring such cables into Nigeria, because of money. What are you looking for? What kind of money is that? When the cables can kill people, burn houses. So we have seized the cables. We are going to get court orders and destroy them. Also prosecute the importer. The cables came in without SUNCAP. There's no SUNCAP for the cables. So we don't even know how the guy managed to get those things in. So we are appealing to people, people like him to desist from such acts, because it's very bad. It's very, very bad.
Engineer Obiora Manafa said he was particularly disturbed by the volume of seizure and wondered why the importer has committed so much resources to destroy unsuspecting and innocent consumers who would have been exposed to fire resulting from the use of the substandard electric cables.
Even if you like money so much, why should you indulge in such a practice where your products can kill people? So we have arrested him. He's in police custody right now, and our lawyer is processing the papers to take him to court.
Manafa advised other unscrupulous importers still in the business of importing substandard electric cables into the country to have a rethink and take advantage of the services of the SON to get available standards for products they wish to import.
Apart from the test reports that they failed test, another issue is also faking. When you fake, made in Nigeria cables, because they know that made in Nigeria cables are the best. So they go out there and tell the manufacturer to produce, to fake this made in Nigeria product. You can imagine this one now, So if you see this kind of cable, you think it's a made in Nigerian cable, but it's not made in Nigeria. And the quality is so bad, quality is so bad. So the first is bringing in substandard cable and also faking made in Nigerian cables, so double offense, and we cannot allow this to happen. We cannot allow this. It's very bad. So we have seized all these cables. You can see other ones. These cables, they are all substandard, tested. So when you see this made in Nigerian cable in the market, branded made in Nigerian cable, you think it's the same made in Nigeria. Then you deceive innocent Nigerians. You deceive because they are very bad. And they are also spoiling business for the real owners of these brands. So we are appealing to them, create your own brand. You can create your own brand. When you create your own brand, get the standard from SUN. If you get the standard from SUN, you produce in line with the requirements of the standard. And people will have confidence in your product. When you make name for yourself, everybody will know your brand. Then people will buy your product. People will buy your product. There are some imported cables that are good. These are people that know what they are doing. They have gone to SUN, collected the standard, and ensured that the manufacturers produce in line with the requirements of standard. And they are known by those brands. So we are appealing to people like this to please do the right thing.
The importer of the seizure has since been arrested and handed to the police for further investigation.
You're watching Standard and You, reaching you on the station every Monday. Do not forget our transmission time is 6:30 p.m. Minister of State in the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, Ambassador Marian Katagum, has challenged stakeholders in the information and communication technology to take advantage of the advancement of video technology to boost investment and create job opportunities in Nigeria. She gave this advice at the 2019 World Standards Day organized by the Standards Organization of Nigeria in Abuja. Standard and You was there.
The minister acknowledged that the advent of global video technology has changed the way people interact at much faster rate. Today, a video encoded by one device can be decoded by another. This is regardless of the device being used, thus introducing economies of scale that helps to guard the market and give innovators the confidence to invest in new video applications and services. According to the minister, the role of standards as benchmark for development and advancement of video technology cannot be overemphasized.
Advances in video technology as a modern medium of expression has changed the world, and we've seen that from the drama sketch that we just had this morning. It has revolutionized entertainment, connecting friends and families across the globe, enriching our communication experiences, and enabling major improvements in medical care and education. The role of standards as the benchmark for the development and advancement of video technology can therefore not be overemphasized. The advent of the global village has redefined international standards development and provided ample opportunity for nations to leverage on positive developments across the world and interact at a much faster rate than hitherto, and therefore enjoy the benefits of international standardization.
She pledged the ministry's continued support to Nigeria's participation in international standardization programs coordinated by the SON to ensure that the country devises optimal benefits from such exercises.
We'll continue to support the active participation of Nigeria in international standardization programs being coordinated by the Standards Organization of Nigeria to ensure that our nation continues to desire optimal benefits therefrom.
Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Osita Aboloma Esquire, explained that the gains of sophistication and accessibility of videos were built on the development and application of international standards.
Of recent decades have driven a huge leap forward in video quality, making it more accessible and helping people worldwide to share their stories in vivid, moving pictures. These gains in both sophistication and accessibility of video are built on the development and application of international standards. As your representatives in the international standardization body, the International Organization of Standards, that is ISO, the International Electrochemical Commission, ICE, and the International Telecommunication Union, ITU. We shall continue to explore means of ensuring active participation of Nigerian stakeholders in standard development, review, and implementation in line with international best practice.
The theme of this year's celebration, Video Standards Create a Global Stage, focused on the role of standards in facilitating video innovation.
The program is Standard and You. The Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Osita Aboloma Esquire, has assured manufacturers at the Guandon Free Trade Zone Igbesa, Ogun State, of the SON support to produce quality goods in line with global best practice. He gave this assurance during a working visit to Ogun Free Trade Zone. I was part of the DG's entourage and brought back this report.
Apart from visiting the outer office of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, the SON boss was at the Ogun Free Trade Zone, where he expressed support to manufacturers at the zone. Osita Aboloma Esquire described the zone as critical economic area. He said his visit was to promote and enhance quality assurance and conformity assessment of goods produced at the zone. The whole idea, he noted, is to create an enabling environment for the ease of doing business with the SON in particular and Nigeria, in line with the federal government's policy.
It's our duty to make sure that people have confidence in what you produce and for you to get value for your investment. That is why we need continual feedback from your processes and your conformity to our standards. And standard is becoming, by the day, global in nature. Nigeria and other countries, including China, through the national standard bureaus, have been trying to harmonize standards. Some Chinese standards, when they come to Nigeria, we adopt and adapt them to our peculiar need. And sometimes we agree on single standards. When we agree on single standard, it simply means that what you do in China, in terms of electronics, for instance, will be accepted in Nigeria. And people that conform to standards will make sure that they get reward, encouragement for conformity to standards. Because that is the only way we can protect the life of Nigerians and, by extension, the growing population of Chinese community in Nigeria. It is our duty to improve their lives through standard and quality assurance. Because I believe none of you will be ready to produce anything that will be harmful to your Chinese or Asian counterparts in Nigeria. Will anybody do that? Mr. Shin? No. So it is, we want you people to emulate your level of compliance to Chinese law in Nigeria.
SON's chief executive urged manufacturers and regulatory authorities operating within the zone to comply with government's 35% minimum local value addition to products manufactured within the free trade zone as stipulated by law.
Look at your factories, how you conform to minimum industrial standards, and your processes. And the interaction so far has been awesome. I want to personally come to look at what your conformity to these standards, and most importantly, because most of the things, from what I've learned, the 20 companies that are producing, other than one that produce food items, are products that are regulated by SON. And it's also interesting for you to also know that out of the 20 products from this place, we consider some of them, about 5 of them, as life endangering. You need to take more care. Yes. Because it pertains to the safety of Nigerians and drain to the economy. Because Nigerian government and Chinese government are very proud of this experiment of free trade zone. And we need to sustain the success we've been able to achieve within this period.
Sole administrator of the zone, Jowon Falokpe, acknowledged the support by the SON in Ota, which he described as being of immense benefit to manufacturers and stakeholders in the zone. SON, he noted, has continued to ensure prompt certification of products and processes in the zone and has provided necessary guidance for standards implementation and compliance with the 35% minimum local value addition.
When the standard organization come for verification, they meet them up to that standard, 35%, even more. Even when you take your standard to 70%, they are meeting up to that one. So far, so good, have been very cordial. No rancors between the two organizations. The standard organization have been with us all the day, all year round. Call them anytime, they are here to attend to our needs.
The OFTZ administrator commended the various conformity assessment and certification programs of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, which he said have made the zone one of the best in Nigeria. For the deputy manager, Guangdong Free Trade Zone, who spoke on behalf of the Chinese manufacturers, SON is doing a lot by providing technical support to Ogun Free Trade Zone, leveraging on partnership to industrialize Nigeria.
We are ready to cooperate and comply with all the laws required by the Nigeria, all kinds of laws and the regulations. Because we are the country in Nigeria, we are under its custody, and I think we have all reason to do whatever we are requested to do. And I also appreciate that, I just take this small opportunity to appreciate whatever Sun has done. They made everything to be possible. And right now, our manufacturers within the zone, they are confident enough to produce and export their goods to the customer territory, even up to the USA and even other countries, because that all our goods has been certified and double checked, and that we meet all the standards of Nigeria, and that we are not only limited to meet the standard for Nigeria, and like the DJ has mentioned, it's just a minimum standard. We are trying to reach even to the international, the best practice and the best standard. I believe that this zone is quite a promising area. It's going to deliver whatever we're expecting.
There are about 30 companies with 4,000 Nigerians and 230 Chinese working at various factories within the zone. He described the visit of the SON boss to the zone as an eye-opener, which has provided them with insights into the activities of the agency.
You're on to the feedback segment of the program. I am Halimot Osifo. Information is power. Do you agree? A lot of times when you buy a product with little or no knowledge of it, you end up regretting. It's because you have no adequate information about the product to enable you make a right choice. Before making a purchase, it's important you examine products properly, check the labeling information, best before date, certification marks, and more to avoid buying a defective product, fake, substandard, or expired item. As a manufacturer or an importer, do you have information on the available standards for your products? Knowing about these standards will facilitate compliance and not only help consumers get value for their money, but also protect them from possible harm. As a regulatory agency, Standards Organization of Nigeria provides basic information on product quality and safety, and this is based on international standards or Nigerian industrial standards. Without information about an imported product or made in Nigeria products, SON will have no database of these products, which makes traceability a challenge. So, register your products today. Truly, information is power. If you know what it takes to make a quality product, you will sell right and get no complaints from consumers. In the same vein, if you know what a quality product is, you would buy right and be satisfied. Remember, Standards Organization of Nigeria also needs information from you, the consumer. Do not hesitate to report cases of fake and substandard products to the SON to sanitize our markets and protect Nigerians. Ask questions, seek clarifications, get information, and use it wisely. Ekpekena Good Luck from Port Harcourt says, I want to thank Standards Organization of Nigeria for its efforts in regulating products manufactured in Nigeria and imported into the country. Those who are importing and producing substandard products are greatest enemies of Nigeria. Thank you so much, Good Luck, for your contribution. Musa Mohammed from Maiduguri says, I really like your program. God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much, Musa. God bless Nigeria. Aremu from Ondo State says, I watched your program on NTA and I really want to appreciate SON for the good work. Where is your office address in Ondo State? Thank you so much, Aremu. SON's Ondo State office is at quarter 65 Alagbaka, Akure. Olise says, God bless you all for your good job. I need people like you at Warri. Thank you so much, Olise, for reaching out to us. SON office address at Delta State is at 19 Opanam Road, Asaba, Delta State. Abbas Akini says, Change begins with me and my family. Yes, change begins with you. Anonymous message from Lagos says, please, I want to know more about Standard and You. Alright, Standard and You is a public sensitization program sponsored by the Standards Organization of Nigeria to educate you on product quality and safety. And that concludes this week's episode of the program Standard and You. For any question, complaints or suggestion, you can send in your messages to the number 0705972445. Follow us on Facebook at Standard and You, Instagram and Twitter at Standard and You _. You can catch up with missed episodes online at youtube.com/Standard and You. Don't just view, like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, buy original, sound authentic and use only the best. Bye for now.
Why you dey buy fake product, make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.